Look mean with them on, wouldn't it? That's mad, that. They look a lot smaller now they're on. Starting to look like a tin, isn't it? Selling a house, so first job of the day. Shooting up on the mower, mowing the lawn, because it's not been mown for a few weeks and it looks a bit scruffy, and it's supposed to complete today, which should be good. So I'm taking a bottle of wine as well, best wine you can get, and a note to say best wishes and welcome to Tarbuck. So I'll nip up there, then I've got to nip and pick the steel up for the baking tin. Got to pick the pipes up to put in the baking tin, and also more charcoal, and then we've got to make a baking tin. So busy day. Off we go. Yeah, hopefully it'll look better in a minute. That looks much better. Yeah, it's gone everywhere from the mower. Next up now, jack steel to make sure that the steel's right, because they're just unsure about one of the measurements, so I'm going to go and check with them before they cut the steel. It's a bit chaotic in there, but they seem to know what they're doing now, so I'll shoot back in an hour or so and hopefully it should be all cut and folded. Guy called at the weekend because he was up visiting some family that live in Halewood, and he sells brushes, and he said I'll send you some. And Bobby Dazzlers. I might leave them taped together for like extra brushing. So thank you very much. Just got the pickup pitch down on my car, and I was showing the lads this, so I'll show you this, look. Like that, USB, click it, USB Type-C. That end, iPhone charger, Samsung or new iPhone charger. So, or you've got Type-C to Type-C. So I thought it was really clever. So I bought 3 of them to put in the tractors, because I saw it on TikTok Shop. So then I made a video and went, look at this, put it on TikTok myself. 1 million people have watched it. And I think 500 have been bought, and I get 15% commission off that. How good is that? But I thought because it's a good idea, other people think it's a good idea. So, and obviously they did, because 1 million people in 2.5 days have seen the video. Look mean with them on, wouldn't it? See how fat it looks from the back. Just going to put the trailer on now, ready to pick the steel up after we finish playing with the tyres. Tyre fit has just arrived actually as well. How easy is that to back up to? Gone too high. I have to drop it down on that now. Hopefully it'll back underneath. Today's quiz question is, how do I, what is love? How old is that tune? Right, the Formula 1 guys can do this in about 4.5 seconds, so on your marks, get set, go. That's 6 seconds already. It's easy that, isn't it? Normally just let it get a punch to drive round and it falls off. I was saying the other week how the owl box had rotted and fell off the side of that building. Guy Derry, I think it's pronounced, he's obviously from Wales, has made a new one. He's just dropping it off. Cheers. That's Derry. He's made D-E-W-I, and it's Welsh for David, so he's made an owl box. I'll show you this in a minute. Wheat's just going out now. I'm going to go and pick the steel up now as well for the tin. This is a new owl box. I hope they don't move into it while it's on top of the combine before we put it up on the shed. Saying I hope they don't move in. That's mad that. They look a lot smaller now they're on. Fit my car now. Look at the little smile on his face because he's just gone and picked some new potatoes up from Warburton's at Frodsham. He was itching to go and pick a bearing up for the hedge cutter, and it wasn't to pick the bearing up, it was because he wanted to go and get some new potatoes. So if you're in Frodsham and you're passing Warburton's, call in and grab the best new potatoes that you can get. In fact, the earliest new potatoes. So Morgan, yeah, he swapped this round. It was on the case, but the side put on the case was in his way, so we put it on the John Deere, but the rotor bearing went. So this is what was left of it. So he's going to stick a new one in it now, and then that's ready to go again. Beast them, aren't they? So you've got like a normal cleat, but then you've got this bit here that'll wear on the contact the concrete more, and then stronger sidewall. So they're an alliance. They've got a funny name, haven't they? Oh, a 585 is the number, but obviously that's the size. 460 70 R24. Looks smart, doesn't it? Oh, there's the flour for making the bread later. No way, so it's got its own air-cooled fan.
Yeah.
I've never seen that before. So this van, the tyre fitter's van, is powered by a compressor off the PTO. So it's all built underneath the bottom of it. So that is now finished. Looks smart, doesn't it? John's off to pick up 50 bags of charcoal. So we got Charlotte's dad's trailer. I couldn't find a yellow number plate, so hopefully a white one will do, being as it's daylight. It's on Pemberton spec anyway. A white number plate on the rear. You'll see that on his videos. And I'm going to take this down the road now and see what it feels like. I think they're a little bit hard. I might let them down slightly because the tyre fitter put them to 50, and I think we run normally at 40. But quieter, because you've obviously not got that cleat striking, if you will. It's more of a band around the centre, so you don't get like that rumble that you normally get with the cleated tyre. So far so good. We'll see how they were anyway. Oh, that's Andy. T&J have turned up for another load of wheat, so we can test out the stability now. Morgan's gone to dinner. It looks like he just got back out since he started filming. That's all on now. It's just the pipe melted, grease pipe, so he's got a new piece there to make another grease pipe, because obviously when the guards are on, it's hard to grease that bottom bearing. So put that on, put it back together, some new belts, and off it goes. Got some stud iron. Yeah, Dad's got this stud iron, 3 meters long. That'll do, M12. So we'll use that to bit of support on the side of the, put this back in the right box before I forget. We'll use that for support down the side, so to stop it kind of bowing out. Anyway, Morgan's sticking a low loader on for me. I'm going to go and shoot and pit the steel up now. Get it in here. We're basically making a trailer, like a skip box off a trailer, hopefully tonight. That looks like it could be it. Oh, look at that. Like a BBC computer we used to have in school.
It's older than you, Chris.
I think it's older than Marty.
Yeah.
We're just making some channels. Greg's going to bend some channel section now for the manifolds. We think. That should be 90. Yeah. Doesn't matter if it's a little bit off, it's not a race car. I'll get it from here and you'll see it.
It will be slightly off because it's the material we're using.
Can you do my toenails in that?
Ta-da! It's alright, isn't it?
Yeah.
Shame it's not long enough, but it'll do.
Yeah.
Greg's just getting us some steel out now for making a track to slide the tin on, because we're worried we can't lift it the full length. But something like that is perfect, but he says he needs that because it's part of the big drill.
What about if we put the tin on Ivor Williams, backed it in,
Jacked it up and pulled it out.
and pulled the trailer out from underneath?
We took the floor out now, haven't we?
Yeah, we only got to put 2 planks across it.
Maybe, yeah.
We could chuck it on a trailer, back it into the shed. It would be off the floor, prop it up underneath, pull the trailer out. Lift it from the one end, put a strap under it.
If we can get past it, it's 2 meters wide and the container's 2.3. We've only got like a foot, 6 inch either side, haven't we? It's gonna be tight. We'll just make rails. We don't need rollers. We'll just doze it in with the Merlot. You know, I said it was going to be a long day. It's going to be a long video as well because we're picking the steel up. We've got to weld it all together. Greg's just bringing the bits out now on the side loader. Get that on, strap it down, get back. And it's only 4 o'clock. Strap it on now and get back to the workshop. Massive thanks to Greg and Tommy that folded all the steel for us and stayed late. Back at the yard, gonna lift this steel off. Morgan's just moving the edge cut out of the way. John's now back with the irrigation pipes, which we're going to be using as tubes to get the heat through. They should work. Oh, and he's got the charcoal as well. And Dad's been cutting the lawn. Morgan's making the manifold to reduce the 3 pipes down to 1 for the pedestal. You'll know what I mean in a minute. Well, maybe tomorrow when we put it all together. So today's job was make the tin. It's 5:15 and the first steels are coming in the shop. Sound like I'm American, the workshop. In America they say the shop. Yeah, so we'll lay these out, weld it on, flip it over, and then start on the other side. So this is the bottom now. It's obviously not welded yet, but that's gonna, there's little ribs to give it strength side to side. That's gonna transfer the heat into the loaf as well at the bottom. And then we've got these pallet fork slots then to go on. So I'll make the base upside down and flip it over. Morgan's loading the 585 because Flo's doing a tractor test on Monday with it from up by his end. He's going to take it home with him. This is welded now, so we're just going to put these on, I think, at about 65 centimetre spacing. Yeah, 350. We're just measuring what width we can put these for the pallet forks to slot in, but be equal.
Yeah, I think that's the back.
Yeah, that's the
on the forks, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's, yeah, so there we go. That's finished now. That's the floor. Nice and shiny. John's just trying to pick it up. We'll take it outside, flip it over, and then we've got to put the sides on and the ends on and build a manifold. Hopefully that should lift now and nothing should fall off. Oh, look at that. Problem is, you see, we're going to have some leverage on that.
What sort of trailer is this? Quiz question.
Was it Weeks that did the floors like?
Is it a Wheatley? Weeks or Wheatley?
Yeah. Right, we've carried it out, flipped it over. Now we're just clamping the middle there and tacking along these ridges in the middle. So we think the floor's done now. John's just brought the mixer around. We're going to check the chain on that for tomorrow. And we're going to now fit these sides. So we've offered the first one up. We just tacked it. We're having to take 3mm off them, 6mm off these. We're going to offer them all up and get the end plates, which are these, on in the right place. And then we'll weld the whole thing up then. I hope that square was white. We just welded it in by mistake. Oh. To whiz it off. It's taking shape now. We're just stitching all the way around, levering the floor up so it touches. That seems to be all square. Looks relatively neat. Starting to look like a tin, isn't it? Or a tank with loads of holes in it.
It's almost like a tin. That's the only thing like that.
Oh, what happened there?
Potentially picking that middle up. She's off there.
How's that? We'll blame Greg because he folded it. Yeah, James was here helping us and he's gone, so.
Put the G-clamp on that.
Right, before we weld the side back in, we're going to do the birthday bread tin, aren't we? So off you go, Martin.
Yeah. Hi everybody. Tonight is bread night, obviously. So happy anniversary. First wedding anniversary to Muffin Bert and Hen Mason. Happy birthday to Big Mac McAndrew, he's 72 from Gorge Mouse. Happy birthday 53 to Bloomer Gavin Beasley. Is that a baby bloomer? Happy birthday Krusty Chris Edwards. He's 61 or 2, but we're not quite sure. Happy birthday Wholemeal Kevin Kirk at 49. And happy birthday Butty Frank Butcher, 72-ish. We've got Anthony Toast Coop, we don't know how old you are, but happy birthday. Tiger Loaf, Andrew Radley, happy birthday. And Harvey Mosley, Hovis they call him, happy birthday to you too. And we can't forget TK Tony Hall, who actually today is 33,243,840 minutes and 17, 18, 19 seconds. Happy birthday all, take care.
And we're now at 67,906, 96 pounds.
96.
Yeah.
Happy birthday in French chalk.
Yeah. On a baking tin. So that is where it's up to now. So we've got 2 pieces of steel left to go in, and then we've just got a little bit of stitching up to do, and then thread the tubes through. We've got the 3 meters of stud bar here that will go through. So we'll drill some holes in the right place, which will support the alley tubes that will go through the middle. And also it means that we can take them out and draw them out afterwards, just like we can draw these out. So it's a bit like not pickup sticks, what's that? Is it kaplunk with the marbles, where you put all the marbles in? So yeah, 2 more to go. Cut the notches out the corner of that. That's that sheet. Put them in. Then once we've done that, we've got this steel over here to make a shelf that we can slide it on. So we've got various bits of steel cut to 20 inches to make the legs. That's the other end piece as well. We've got this hose then that will go on to the manifolds we're going to make. So we're going to have 3 manifolds across the tin. In fact, I'll show you better over here. These are the other bits of steel. One hand. I'll show you what I mean. These will go over here. Now they're not quite long enough, so we've got 4, so we've got to cut one up, but they'll go over there like that. And that means that then holes then, we can suck air, put a tube on the end of that, suck air through the loaf. So hopefully we'll have hot air going through. So the middle of the loaf will be there. The furthest any dough will be from a heat source is here, which is roughly 16 centimetres is the plan. Do you think it's going to work? Sauce. Heat source. Get with the programme, Olivia. So yeah, it's getting there now. We've got a time-lapse camera up there as well that's been running. So you'll see me sat there editing. But we'll show you that probably tomorrow when we finish. We're going to end the video now because it's gone on too long and we're going to be working into the night. If we leave the door open, you've actually seen the sun go down. But that's all for today. Thanks for watching, and wish us luck for tomorrow when hopefully we can get baking the world's biggest loaf of bread. Actually, I can't be that mean and keep you in suspense any longer on the 724. There was a fault on one of the PTO clutches and it wasn't engaging properly. So they said, well, we'll pass in, we'll pick it up, we'll bring it in the workshop and we'll sort it in the workshop. So yeah, it'll be back in, I don't know, they probably fixed it now, but I've not spoken to him because I've been too busy making a tin. Anyway, that really is the end for today. This is here ready to be checked over for tomorrow so it holds out. But yeah, thanks for watching and I'll see you tomorrow.